Hello, good evening. Welcome to part 2 of Dragon Wing, the one-shot by Sword and Board that we managed to turn into a two-shot, and none of us can remember a fucking thing that we did. My name is Dan, and I will be your GM for the evening. How are we all, lovely people in the chat? Thank you very much. Wow, we've suddenly jumped from 2 people to 11 people. Thanks for all you peeps that just joined. That is amazing. No doubt the Philly fam is representing in their masses, in their droves. And happy 1 year affiliate anniversary birthday thing, everybody. Yay. We didn't realise that until today. Yay, with upward inflection. In all honesty, though, it is madness. Like, I do remember looking back, like making those little clip videos, and some of the, couple of mates putting together a D&D thing to unleash our creativity during the lockdown era when there wasn't anywhere else really to do it. Brought together by Mr. Joe Thorpe over here, has then turned into this giant collaboration, both sides of the pond. We've done marathon streams, we've trained new DMs, we've brought in probably about 30 people conservatively, like 30 people, 30 contributors. It's really, really been amazing. And yeah, happy 1 year anniversary to all of us at Sabotage the DM.
I have to quickly say, Reaper Mensch, it was so good to see you last night, and I'm really glad that you've come and joined us today. That's really, really great. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Real friends, online friends. Amazing. Welcome, Reaper Bench. Amazing. I understand you. What happened? Tell us the story, Joe.
Oh, we went to a Brighton RPG night yesterday. And went to a Brighton RPG night and sort of met loads of wonderful, wonderful DMs and players that were in the Brighton area. And Reaper was there. We had a lovely chat about games and stuff. And it was, so nice that they're here. So, thanks for coming.
I also absolutely adore the fact that only on Twitch could you just be like, we had a lovely time. Reaper was there. It was great. It was really lovely. Well, while we're with you, Joe, how is it going? How are you doing? How's life?
Yeah, great. I mean, today has been wonderful. I've what's the words? That's it. Did fuck all, and I had a wonderful, wonderful day. Chilling out. Obviously trying to get like Christmas stuff done, but largely just boshing around on the Switch and playing some games and having a great time, really.
Very
I have
nice.
to say, I've been playing a wonderful game. If anyone's ever played it, Gris, one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my entire life. Bawled my eyes out. Had a proper cry at it. It was very, very good. So if you want a good recommendation, it's so good. In fact, I'm tempted to do a stream of it and do a playthrough because it is so gorgeous.
Ooh, very nice.
Very, very tempted. So I'll keep that in the pipeline. Maybe just before Christmas, maybe, but I don't know yet. But it's absolutely stunning. It's a good old game, that is. So definitely check it out if you can.
Oh, I'm excited. If you want to see some more playthrough stuff on the Sabotage the DM channel, please show us some love in the chat, throw us some feedback, and let me know what you all think. Speaking of Christmas, before I go on to anyone else, has anyone been Whamageddoned yet?
Oh, not yet. Incoming.
No.
I've heard a really terrible version. As in I was thinking, as in H&M, in 2 different H&Ms looking for someone, and it was like the same terrible version.
Great.
There's just like this really bad hip hop beat. It was
the we can't afford the rights PRS avoiding playlist.
No, it was definitely somebody done a version of it.
Yeah,
definitely has, and it was
Ghostface
awful.
Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I haven't been properly whammed yet, so.
Amazing. I thought I'd already lost because my housemate was playing it the other day whilst wrapping presents, but it was on the 27th of November. So there's pluses and minuses to that statement. I didn't lose, but also it's November. What is that about?
What is that?
Well, I'm glad everyone's still in the game. Jess, Lola, welcome back. Jess, Lola, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Not much has a campaign's just dropped with me in it, as in not a D&D campaign, like believe it or not, a fashion campaign.
Oh.
A bad company that has collaborated with Queen, the band, and that dropped yesterday. So that was a big
humble brag going on right now. Just casually dropping in Queen.
We will frock you.
that was a big moment. Massive big moment for me. But then the other side of things, I've just been dropped into the world of Magic the Gathering. So I've now spent all the money I got paid on that on Magic the Gathering.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Oh no! That's literally. I made a rule for myself, which is no Warhammer and no Magic the Gathering. Like they're the two things I'm like never going near them.
No collectible games.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That's rent. That's gone. That's like no house ever.
Nah, I can't. Yeah, I can't buy another card for another like few months.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, going good otherwise.
What a roller coaster of success you're riding right now.
Yeah.
So you must be excited for the new Strixhaven book then coming through the Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I guess. I've only just been dropped into it, so I'm just so I don't really know much. I'm just kind of going with it and winning games if I can win them and losing them mostly. So.
Wow, it is madness, isn't it? Like the rabbit holes you can fall down. Like I always thought that this stopped when you were a kid. Like I remember, going and like spending every penny I had on like 25 different packs of football stickers and like having like this much to then put into your thing. But no, you can do this as a grown up as well. I love that.
I think part of it was like I was never allowed to have Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards growing up, so now I'm just compensating as an adult.
Yeah, fair. Well, and you're getting that sweet Queen money, so.
Mm-hmm. Not that level of money.
One thing that I have realised, it's really hard to maintain this conversation and think of further Queen puns. So
Queen buns. How do I get Bohemian Rhapsody into this?
Yeah, exactly. Reaching for it. A silhouette of a man.
Yeah, so I'm going to pass over to the king of these, who will no doubt have one or two. Mr. Rob Thompson, how's it going?
Fuck off. Give me more time, Dan. Yeah, I'm well, thanks. I'm well. I do agree with you that, rabbit holes and all that. I've realised that I haven't grown up and got better at managing things. I've just had to create, like, very black and white rules with certain things where I'm like, on this occasion, yes. Every other time, absolutely not. Because I can't trust myself. And that's, I think, what adulthood is, Just learning that the best intentions will lead you down a road to hell. And so stay away from the road, kids.
The first time I played with
when Joe said it, he's like, "Oh, I'm not even in I said no to Magic the Gathering," and then you just dropped a casual thing about so you're very excited about this new book and stuff that's releasing. You're still doing it. You want it, but you have to do it from
the sidelines.
Your little pusher, your little card pusher.
The first time I played with you, Rob, was like immediately after a drunken shopping spree where you had accumulated a multitude of laser tag cannons, if I remember accurately, and ready to disseminate these laser cannons out to your peers and cohorts over there.
I realized the other day as well that I'm not going to have to pay as much tax as I thought I would this year, and then just casually bought an Xbox Series X. I don't have the money for that. I don't. But I now have an Xbox.
Amazing. And also, Rob, we've got a Christmas party started on Monday. Then we still have some laser tag equipment that could make absolute use of this.
We should bring it.
We should. Evie James, let your housemates know I'm coming to pick them up whilst you're in Norwich. That's happening. And last but by no means least, please, hands together for the man with the voice like caramel. It is Rich Filiberto, DM Philly. How's it going?
Oh, it's so good, dude. I'm so hyped to come back for this. This game has been living rent-free in my head for 2 months, man. I need resolution, Dan. I'm really excited. Yeah.
We were talking about this on the stream last week, and the big thing that came up was it was when we were doing Arcane Ward with Melissa, and the big thing that came up was that voice, though, that Sir Pinch Poppy Bloom voice.
It was requested the other day. I had to go back and check the VODs. Like, what the hell was I doing there? I don't really like. I don't like what. That's like. There's a lot of NPCs that have been born between him and then and now. You know, he's a gem. Yep. He's a rock star.
We heard about this, that you're a bit of an NPC machine at the moment, as you keep creating these lovable NPCs on your games that people refuse to let get on with their normal life, and will just take them with you. So then you have to do a bit of an accent roulette.
Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, Dragonfly on DM Philly. I put them in a tiny little Spelljammer ship. I went through all the old Spelljammer ships and was like, this little one will be great. We can fit 6 people in here. Every freaking NPC they meet, you guys, they're just like, get on the ship. They got a plant that only talks in whispers and wants blood and bone, so it can fruit with rubies. They got a kobold who they've changed his name to Old Ben, the space wizard. There's a little naked grung who just wants to hug everybody, but his skin is poison. So he's very sad. He's a very sad little frog person, and they just keep rounding him up, man, rounding him up. They're like, come on, in space, you can be anybody you want. Come join us on our tiny ship. The hammocks are like getting stacked closer and closer and closer. It's 2 tiny rooms. They got like 15 NPCs. It's wild, dude. They're out of control.
Die from that hug.
Oh, I love it. I'm like setting them up so good. There's all these beautiful, vulnerable, beloved, helpless little individuals that they're carrying around through these death-defying adventures. It's going to end badly, you guys.
You monster.
If they thought this was going to end well, they've not been paying attention,
This is how sociopaths are born, I think.
Yeah. This is the one that you want me and Joe to come back on, right? Sometime.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we can just come and set free all the NPCs and maraud them out.
You're a legend there, Dan. You gave one of our characters, Grace, the infamous slayer of the Demogorgon. Grace Leader plays Rhea, a furball cleric, and her god, she's a nature cleric, and the god she worships is actually a case of mistaken identity. He just was a turtle from about 1,000 years ago who missed his flight on a spaceship because he overslept, and he's become a kind of religious icon. But you left her when you came for our little crossover event on your 1-year anniversary with the statue of a turtle that you imbued with the death scream of a dying ogre magi. And so, like, at least every 2 weeks, Grace breaks that thing out and, like, shows the little turtle statue to somebody, like, You're, like, very much alive and present in Dragonfly every week,
Amazing. I love to be part of the canon. That's amazing. Well, for those of you just joining us, this is the second part of Dragonwing, which is a one shot by the lovely people at Sword and Board. Great friends of the stream. We've got Benj who has taken part in a TPK and does the maps, and we've got Stu who's been in about 3 or 4 different streams by now. It's a co-collaboration of theirs, and we started it in October, and then life and work things happened, and we are now finishing it now. We finished it very abruptly, about an hour and 20 minutes after we agreed that we would, hence the reason why I stopped it very abruptly. But what we normally do is we normally do a montage. But to give myself and all the players and anyone who's joining us for part 2 a little bit of a help, I am going to do a recap with a little bit of montagey element in at the end. And I mean, this is really, I'm slowing down, I'm resisting, because we're at 16 minutes past and we're ready to do in D&D already.
Well,
I feel that there's infinitely more bollocks to be chatted about.
But we could go through our characters if you want, just to waste a little bit more time.
Oh yeah,
that's actually a really good idea as well. Let's do that.
Okay.
Nominate Joe.
Oh, okay. Well, I will be playing Captain Nanny Grimm, who's a lovely moon druid. She's a witch. She's hex blood. I think her voice has changed a bit since the last time. I think I've got a nose sneasel or something. But she is a big fan of cooking and turning into big earth elementals and stuff. She's also very much in control of a wonderful Warforged who she's got with her, which I'm sure will be talked about a little bit later. They're a Moon Druid, level 10, and I love them very much.
Thank you very much. And what I love most is that you came out of wild shape early to smoke a cigar.
Yeah.
That was one of my favourite things.
My only wild shape.
Level 10. Level 10. Jess, introduce us to your character, please.
So I'm playing a blue dragonborn cleric named Captain Carver Yajaret. Yajaret to most people, Carver to her best friend. So these guys with us here. And yeah, so she really just wants to be a dragon, full-blown dragon, really. So she loves being up in the sky. She loves spending her spare time looking out into the clouds, and she just kind of wants to get back to that life.
Amazing. I love that. Hopes and dreams as well.
Hopes and dreams. She got hopes and
characters.
dreams. She wants to be a dragon. She wants to be like this, and like she just wants to, have a nice time with her life. So everything else in the meantime is just kind of like, right, can we just fucking get on with this so I can get back to what I want to be doing?
Could you say that possibly she wants to break free? These will
more under pressure, really.
Yeah, there it is. There.
These will continue throughout the stream, and I'm here for it. Mr. Thompson, talk to us about your robot.
Hello, Gratum, guest relations and threat elimination machine. He's an artificer, an armorer artificer. He's big, he's bad, he's got a shield, he's got an AC of 25, and some thunder gauntlets that can do some punchy punch things, and literally the rest of the information that you may need is going to be figured out over the course of the game.
Working as we go. I love it. And Philly, please remind us.
Right. I am playing Sir Pinch Poppybloom, Warden of the Green, Oathsworn, Paladin of the Ancients. But I, in my hedonistic ways in pursuit of violence, the protection of the circles of Faerun, have fallen to the shadow. I am shadow-touched and oathsworn, as well to my hexblade patron. But I am here to deal death and pain to my enemies.
That was literally all I needed tonight.
That's all we need, right? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm Pinch Poppybloom. I'm like an 8th level Paladin of the Ancient, 2nd level Hexblade Warlock. I'm Shadow Touch. I think at this point in our adventure, I've gone like full, like, I don't know, photosynthetic. I'm like a negative. I've got like glowing skin and black eyes. My little fairy wings have turned nightmare back, and I think I've become a living nightmare. Yeah. I think that's where we left off. I do know I have no spell slots left, so I'm ready for this. Yeah, I've got a few. I got a few.
You got this. All with the Warlocks. And I got to say, before we start, thank you very much for joining us, Smelly Cat N7. I believe you are a new person. You're a new person to me, as far as I know, but thank you very much for joining us.
Another D&D streamer in our little pantheon. They're great. They do great stuff. You should go give them an eye on Twitch. They're really cool. Go give them a follow. Good people.
Ooh,
amazing. Thank you so much for joining us, Smelly Cat. Yeah, appreciate you joining the community. We've got lots of lovely people here, and the Philly fam are representing. So shall we do a little D&D, peeps?
Let's figure this out.
Yeah, we got this. All right. So last we left off, our illustrious Dragon Wing captains were tasked with a mission of utmost importance. Bring down the Doom's Shadow, a gargantuan flying fortress full of giants that had rained down hellfire from the sky, killing innocents, and was now in pursuit of the Storm Chaser, flagship of the Dragon Wings. The Storm Chaser's defenses are no match for the Doom's Shadow. It must be brought down by any means necessary. The 3 Dragon Wing captains, Sir Pinch Poppybloom, Carver Yajaret, Bolt to their friends, and Nanny Grimm, alongside Gratum, the Warforged Artificer, Dodgy Voice Modulator, and all, were given 3 options on how to engage the Storm Chasers. Naturally, they chose the smash-bang Leroy Jenkins approach and proceeded to decimate the entire upper deck of guards. However, no giants were found, only humans and red draconic brutes. Before heading to the lower decks, they found a beheaded statue of the demigoddess Diacastra, a sight that sent Nanny Grimm and Bolt into a rage. On the lower deck, they carefully navigated a room full of suits of armor before attempting to swat up on their giant runes, only to be faced with a lightning elemental when they mixed up their stones, hills, and fires. Finally, they made it to the control room. Once again, threw caution to the wind and engaged the draconic brutes and acolytes inside. The battle seemed theirs until they heard the beating of giant wings and the deep roar of a dragon. As it landed on the ledge of the Doom's shadow, a mysterious red figure seemed to fizzle out of view from his perch atop the dragon and appear elsewhere. We cut to the present day, a POV of Grattam, the red dragon bearing down on them, blocking out the sun. As he looks out beyond the ledge, he sees the clouds break and the familiar sight of the storm chaser. As his automaton brain begins to calculate the time left to complete the mission, we see their entire view engulfed in flames from the breath of the red dragon. So, for those of you who are just picking up now, we finished up with a giant adult red dragon popping down and absolutely unloading their breath weapon on to Grattam. As we established just beforehand, would you like to talk us through what you did, Rob?
Absorb elements. Which means I'm still alive. Yeah.
We did have a little discussion as to whether Rob was already down. Regular viewers of the show will realise that this is quite regular. The graveyard might have been swelling again, but Rob is still up. We are still going, and I make that Nanny Grimm's turn.
Ooh. Oh boy! She shouts as the flames sort of like kick through. And she is going to sort of stand there. She goes... And then she goes to bring her arms down one more time. Her mouth kind of like splits open as these huge fangs come out. As this almost like, imagine if like a skin's being kind of pulled outwards. As this giant ape sort of like emerges from her body as she screams out is a big Kong voice. So like, roar! And slams onto the ground. And she starts to run towards the dragon.
Oh my!
Amazing.
Okay.
That's not the grandma that we came here with.
I'm just going to give you the giant ape token.
Thank you.
This is fun. Can you see them?
Yes, I think I've got control. Yeah, great. So I'm literally going to run over to...
Just a reminder that little semicircle is a staircase. You can drop down if you want.
Yeah, it's literally gonna run over to here. Is that a creature there? Right here.
Yeah, that is an acolyte, which is...
definitely taking that up.
Cool.
Alright, so I'm gonna go straight in for an attack. Oh no, I can't go an attack, I'll just use my actions. No, I'm all good. And that is my go as I sort of run towards... Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you any damage for that walkway. It might be higher in the it might be high enough in the module, but you're a giant ape, and that's what I've decided. And that was really cool.
Could you give me sight on that? Because I sort of like it looks as if my map has gone grey, which might be I can't.
Yeah.
No idea why that happened.
Hang on. How about now?
There we go. Perfect.
You good?
Yep.
Lovely. So yeah, this little acolyte is just that was previously sort of running around, has steeled itself to get into the fight, and then just looks up and sees this enormous ape that has just crawled out of an old woman and is bearing down on them.
Just so everyone's clear, I cast polymorph at that moment, just so you I realised that I hadn't said it. So.
I mean, rule of cool, man. I was with you all the way.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, and I throw a big fireball or something because it's fun. Thanks, Dan.
Don't push it. Bolt. What's that? Full damage. Bolt, it's your turn. What you doing? What you seeing?
I think you're on mute.
Hi.
Hi.
I think she's used all her long range stuff.
Yeah, you were sniping last time.
Oh yeah, it was fun. She has to get a bit closer today, so she's going to use all her actions to go down the staircase.
Cool. Dash to go down.
I think I've got. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's roll 20. Hold on. There we go. There. Cool. Alright, that's her go.
Amazing. Yes, you see other peeps jumping down, flying down for Sir Pinch, and you have to spend your turns. I love that so hard. Double that full damage. That's everything. No bonus actions.
No, that's okay.
Lovely stuff. We go round to Sir Pinch Poppy Bloom.
Okay. So Sir Pinch has got his back pressed up against the stone column, the dragon and Gratum on the other side. I think we see him reach into his vest, pull his flask, tilt it back like, oh, shit. As it's empty, stuffs it back into his vest. I think he just like, he's going to lay hands on himself as his action, healing himself for 40 hit points. Boom. We're just going to blow that right up right now. We don't need those anymore. Which brings me up to 72 total. That's my action. For my bonus action, I think I turn glaring at this acolyte in front of me, and I just mutter to him, you have this one moment to flee here with your life. If you do not, I will delight in taking it from you. At which point I use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith. This like green shimmering kind of aura illuminating around the black-winged, glimmering fairy. His eyes void-like pools of inky blackness as he smiles at this acolyte like, your choice. And I will like peek my head around this column to see what I see out here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to come back around here. Those are my actions. That's my movement. That's my bonus action. That's my turn, Dungeon Master, as I smile at this acolyte in front of me. You know what? Let's fly right up to him. Yeah.
Okay. Fly right up to him like eyes and inky blackness.
You just clutch the hand. Yeah.
Amazing. I love that as much as I love stream cats. And what did you see when you looked out? Was it the ship or was it something else?
Oh, I saw a big nightmarish dragon and Gratum, and so we'll deal with that in a moment.
Okay. So that brings us to the acolyte's turn. One of which has just been stared down by a giant ape. One has just been stared down by a crazy fairy warlock, and they're going to flee. Will you be taking attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
We don't get out alive. They don't get out alive.
Exactly. All right, so
so you can go with this one.
Okay.
Go
21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
For 18 bludgeoning damage.
My days. Giant fist ape.
So please describe, bearing in mind you just did double their number of hit points worth of damage, please describe to me what this looks like.
So literally as they start to go, just those eyes go slam, and it's just like a palm down. It just crushes them. It sort of flicks their blood and bones across the floor as they sort of shatter onto the ground. And I think there's a sort of like it rubs its hair, almost like it's cleaning, just smearing the blood across the top of its head, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so so one acolyte has been turned to what sounds like a sort of hummusy paste.
Religious hummus.
Yeah, religious hummus.
Religious hummus. Oh my God.
That is a name for my next campaign. That's going to be the name of my character. Religious hummus pants. Sir Pinch, will you be taking an attack of opportunity too?
I think he like moves for a moment and he's like, I will let you flee to tell our story. Remember the captains of the Dragonwing, Kerr, and do not cross me again. I'm holding my reaction. We'll let this chump run.
Okay, seeing it, rather than making a direct line to the staircase, he's going to come to round here and try to hide from the ape, so as not to suffer the same fate, but is very much in full flee mode. As we go on to Grattan. Probably a bit warm.
Downloading. Accent archive. Where's my fucking cigar?
Lots of lovely little eggs, lots of lovely babies.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll do your Neeson, Liam Neeson style. I fucking know that Baxter Backlewhite is in there. I'm singing tonight whether you like it or not. I do not care that much for dragons.
Datmar!
Accent archive installed. Scanning area. Do I see someone on top of the dragon, Dan?
Oh, fuck you, Rob Thompson. Round of applause for that. Jesus.
Is there someone on top of that dragon?
So last time we went, I'm still in shock. You're going to have to give me a second. That was unbelievably good. That was every single one of Rob Thompson's characters, more or less, since we've been playing for the last 18 months, including games that we don't even stream, just for those who were wondering. That was amazing. You saw someone riding, and then you saw them shimmer away and disappear.
Flight mode engaged. Okay, so my plan is to fly up, grab this fucking dragon around the neck, and hang on for dear life so it can't fire breath at me anymore.
Okay. So this would be, for grappling, help me out, peeps. It's a contested strength athletics check?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, amazing. So yeah, let's see your athletics check, please, Grayton.
Oh, it's gonna be so shit. Here we go.
Oh,
not
bad. Not
Pretty sure
bad.
the dragons is better.
Oh,
24.
What a shame.
It's close, though. Close.
So I'm gonna say you engage your flight mode up to the neck of the dragon, and you grab them up in a headlock, and they start to like wheel their head around, and you can feel like the linking of the hands start to open. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Skadoosh. Nope.
No. Okay. So yeah, through the fuzz and through the motion, you look around. You see, all of a sudden you see clouds. You see the storm chaser. You see a giant ape for some reason, and then you just wheel, tumble down, splat down onto the ground. Your grapple has not succeeded, I am afraid. Would you like to do anything else?
Okay. Bonus action. I would like to use my defensive field to give myself 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So kind of like blue shimmer just kind of like covers Gradam top to bottom as he's on the floor and starts to pick himself back up again.
Very nice. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. So, what are we going to do here? So we shall. I don't know whether any of you can see this. So I'm going to be nice and vague. we're gonna go to here.
Oh, who is that?
And then we are going to. Let me see. Should have planned some things, shouldn't I? Yeah, you. Anyone who can see that sees a figure cloaked in robes suddenly start to move their hands and mutter an incantation, and Bolt and Nanny Grimm, just here you see a little tiny beam of red for about half a second before it, as they cast Fireball.
Oh shit.
That's not. I don't need acolytes anymore. They got pasted. We're gonna go. Where are
I
we?
thought it was going to be a wall cutting off our poor carver back there, so I'm very happy. This is fine. This is fine. You guys can eat a fireball.
So, dexterity save,
it.
please.
27, DC 27, dexterity save.
I didn't write the module, peeps.
Oh, it's
That's
so
quite
good.
that's quite a difficulty sorting board. My word. My word.
I got a nat 1, so that's
Oh
great.
no! Oh no!
That's bad.
That's bad. Let me check this. Let me check this because I built this and I want to make sure that it's right. Sorry, peeps.
No worries. Well, while you do that, I'm going to quickly say hello to If Sam Flotsam Sam. It's really good to see you. I haven't seen you in such a long time, so really glad that you're here watching today.
I'm trying to figure out why that would be 27. Because I made this a very long time ago.
I do have this module somewhere. If you'd
I
like
think
to
it's
check
only.
it.
Yeah, I think it's only fair, like taking a like.
It's worth it. This is one of these D&D things that it's so tough because, like, you don't want to kill momentum. You don't want to stop. You don't want to sit there and look stuff up. But at the same time, you want to, like, get it right. It's okay. Like, take a breath. It happens to all of us all the time, especially, like, when we're streaming these games, right? The, like, moment where you're like, oh, my God. You have, like, the frantic pressure of all of time collapsing on top of you while you're, like, scrolling frantically through pages in a PDF. Yeah.
And you know what? You've done all that. You've done all the time there that I need, Philly. I appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. I don't know what's gone wrong here, but the save is 17.
There
It
you
is
go.
not
That's
27.
That's a healthy typo.
It's it's
The Philly
17.
fam
Gonna go
knows
with
I am
17.
the king of typos, so can relate.
I think it was more a case of like basically what Sword and Board have done is they've created new characters for this thing, so I had to build them as on the fly as I went, and I've built them in Roll20, and probably I've got the algorithm wrong. So we're going to go with 17, but you both failed, so you both take 26 points of fire damage, and I believe we need a con check or con save? I've forgotten concentration.
It's a
Nanny
con
Grimm.
save.
Yeah, I need a con save. See if
13.
But you do have ApeCon.
I do have ApeCon.
I loved ApeCon last year. It was
no.
ApeCon!
Great, man. You know the monkeys played it.
Oh no! I returned to small form, back to Nanny Grimm.
Oh no.
Oh
Also,
no!
Chimp Biscuit.
Chimp Biscuit making up for them the lack of queen puns. He's back in the game.
I'm coming. I'm ready. I'm warmed up.
All right, so we're back to Nanny Grimm mode. I think, did you have any concentration up, Jess? Oh, you're muted.
No, I didn't.
You just want to join in with the Constitution
Yeah,
save?
yeah. My cat was doing something. I got distracted.
That is all good. That is all good. So we've got Nanny Grimm is back. And what shall we do? We are going to. So that was my action, and then. Yeah, that's the action. They're going to pop round here, end the turn, and we are over to Adult Red Dragon. Adult Red Dragon. I did roll before, just so you all know. Did roll before. Did not get breath weapon back for this round. Wanted to make sure that I did that.
Oh, thank Christ! Hit me with the claws and the bite instead.
So looks around and first sort of raises up really tall before it commences its attack, and uses its frightful presence. So anyone within 120 feet, which is...
Do you have to have line of sight?
Yes, I believe so. Any creature is in... Oh, and aware of it. So you popped round and you saw it. So I'm going to need wisdom saves.
Oh, fucking get in!
Yes! Beats it beats.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, Nanny!
Okay, I have a +5 to this for Paladin Aura.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Very nice. It saves.
Oh my god. I can't believe I nat 1 and rolled a 10.
Yeah, that's pretty solid, John.
That's some serious wisdom.
Yes.
And within that wisdom, although you are terrified of the dragon, you sit there and you have a moment to reflect on what is our mission. What is the reason for us being here? Unfortunately, both you and Carver are now terrified of this dragon, which is only exacerbated when you see it take a big old bite and 2 claw attacks against your mate, Grayton. 26 to hit!
Oh, it just hits.
Just hits.
And 2 with the claws, 26 again, and 24. 24 misses, right?
24 misses.
Okay, so the bite... Oh! Jesus. 27.
I like what I'm seeing.
And 14.
Ugh.
So what's that? 41.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, as the dragon just pierces down, it like bites down onto one of your shoulders. One of the claws comes in and tries to rend down the back of you, but sort of there's almost not enough space to you because most of you is in its mouth at that moment. So the other one sort of like pings around and just bounces off the armor. Tries to sort of grab your butt, and the armor's particularly strong there.
Nice. Strong butt.
That is the end of the dragon's turn. Nanny Grimm, you are up.
Alrighty then. So she's literally stood there and she's sort of like shaking and she's sort of staring up at this dragon. And her heart is going and it starts like skipping slightly. As she sort of clutches her chest and sort of holds for a second. And takes a breath as she sort of looks across the Carver. And she just goes, "All right, my love." And then she kind of like stirs herself back up. So she's then going to turn around and as she looks around the room, is there anything that looks like a control panel in the room?
Yes. So when the description that we got when we first came in identifies this central hub just here that you would have walked past. You see, I'm going to give you this for free because we went through it last time. You see a central panel. You see various different flashing elements to it. You hear sort of like a thrum coming from it, but then you also, on the outer side of that, you see this sort of cased dome around it.
All right. Okay, so what I'm thinking is the cased dome, is it solid or is it more ethereal, magic-y looking?
It's that second one there. It's more ethereal, magic-y looking. It looks like an energy.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh no, I thought I had something that would be really good there, and then I looked at my spell list and was like, no, I don't have anything that's good there. Okay, I would like to try and like go to that control panel, ignoring everybody else.
Okay.
And I want to see if I can like examine this in a magic-y way and sort of see if I can figure out a way of like clearing this dome.
Okay.
Or at least what it might need to do it.
So
I do have detect magic, but I don't think if that's going to be useful.
It is. Well, it's. What would you rather do? Would you rather detect magic to find the school, or would you rather do an Arcana check, try and figure out some info?
I think I'd rather try and figure out some info.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, roll an Arcana check.
So she like pulls out one of her teeth and grabs hold of like a bunch of other runes that she has, and sort of like scatters them onto the ground in front of the control panel to sort of see how the magic sort of affects the runes. I rolled a 13.
Yeah. So for a 13, I will give you that. You sort of get up towards it as you drop one of the runes. The edge of it hits the dome and it kind of shears off. You get the impression that touching this would probably not be the best idea. It's a very strong and powerful spell, and you get the impression that it's being cast locally.
So somebody has placed something around this. Okay, so then as a bonus, I'd like to use my Hexblood's telepathy to message everybody from our party that this pretty much that this is a trying to think of the words, local casting, blocking control panel, danger, do not touch. I think that kind of fits in enough ways, and then I'm going to run around this corner and try and get some cover behind the control panel. Oh, so there.
Wonderful. And I absolutely adored that all the performers in this room suddenly their ears perked up at the thought of a local casting. It was lovely.
But of course you heard that in a Bristolian accent.
Yeah, local casting. Looking for real people off the street. Looking for an everyman, no model looks. Is that your turn, Nanny Grim? Before
That's
I
my
slowly
turn.
drive myself insane.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So we move over to Bolt as they dust off the embers.
We're gonna go a little bit further closer. My English.
A little bit further closer. I like it.
A little bit further closer. And then hopefully that will get me in distance to cast some Sacred Flame. Hopefully.
Oh, cast on who?
On the dragon. Because
All right.
Just about see it.
So that you need a dex save from me, right?
Yeah.
Actually, are you allowed to get? You're not allowed to get closer, are you?
Oh, I'm not.
Because you was scared.
Because I got scared.
Yes, sniper.
Oh.
Yes, spell sniper.
Okay, fine. I will
Sniper, no sniping.
I will just cast Sleep Storm instead.
Sure. All right. What does that need, Jess? Show me your spell card. 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius, centered on a point within range. Okay. Where are you casting it?
Can't do the button thingy. Where the dragon is, potentially.
Okay, sweet. Are you attempting to keep Gratum safe, or
Yeah.
do you not mind?
Oh yeah.
all right, sweet.
I can't see Gratum. From where I am.
Don't play the character. I'll be fine.
Roll a d20. Okay, with a 6, you're going to cast it right over the top of the dragon, and that is going to hit them both. So I need Dex saving throw from Gratum. What's the save? 16. Oh, dragon severely fails.
Oh.
Wow. That's a prone dragon.
Yeah,
It's all right. As long as we're both prone, that's fine.
yeah. However, it's going to use one of its legendary resistances. And it's going to pull itself back up, but it does take some damage, right? Or is it not? Is it
No
just
damage.
prone?
It's just difficult terrain and it gets knocked prone.
Okay. Do we have a 40-foot radius thing that I can use, Joe?
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Amazing.
Oh, I've got 20 foot.
80-foot diameter. That's big.
Yeah. Can I get a 60-foot cone as well, just in case?
Yeah, sure.
Just who's
Just in case.
to say?
That will come up again. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that reminds me. Let's do this. Okay.
Bollocks. Okay. So you want it to 60-foot cone?
So yeah, if you can put a 60-foot cone in my somewhere in the handouts, and then a 40-foot radius, and just sling that right on top of the dragon. Or I can do that. 40 foot on top of the dragon. There we go.
Oh, you got that.
Oh, that is big.
It is big.
Oh wow. So that's difficult terrain now. Fair enough. Okay, so that's your action. Do you have a bonus action?
I do not have a bonus action. Do not have one, no.
All right. So that's Gratum prone now, right?
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. Don't worry.
There we go. Bad back. So pinch.
Okay. Problems are happening now. I think Sir Pinch glances at this central control station and shrugs that's not my job. At this point, I will. Chaos. I am flying, so I don't think this difficult terrain is necessarily a problem for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this is going to be really rough, though, isn't it? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here we go. I pop out this edge right here. Seeing Gratum entangled with this dragon, ice everywhere. And I think just with a small shrug, I cannot get there in time. He will raise his finger up, pointing with this free hand, "You've made a terrible mistake angering me, fool!" And a pair of Eldritch Blast, this black energy lancing out of his fingers. 24, 25.
Yeah, both hit. Roll damage.
Okay. There's going to be not that much damage. Oh, yeah, this is how we start. There's 7 big points of damage.
Chipping away.
Dragon.
Chipping away. I love that. Anything else?
That's my movement. I'm going to just zap forward and put myself in between these columns here, waiting for my next round. That's my movement. I got no bonus action. I'm done. That's my turn.
All right. Acolyte over by Nanny Grimm is just terrified. Is going to run. Are you going to take another attack of opportunity and nutcase?
Oh, go on then. I might as well. So
All right, then.
what have I got? I got a little quarterstaff. So I use my my little walking stick, barrel,
Okay.
and I go in for a swing.
All right.
21 a hit.
21 hits.
For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Tell me what it looks like, Joe.
You know, all she does is literally she hooks his leg as he tries to run away, but what happens is he trips and then falls against the steps and then falls into the control panel, and then like his head just like just gets cut off from the ward that's going around, and she's like, oh, bugger me, as he sort of like slides onto the ground.
Like a circular saw. Now I've done a terrible job of explaining these things, and apologies to Sword and Board and specifically Benj. Maybe we did this last time. This central section should be like a stairway up. However, we're playing the you've made it canon. It's canon now. It's on the ground. It's all good because I love that kill. I just wanted to put that in for Benj and Stu and be like, this was a weird time to stop, guys, and I'm sorry that details are being missed. Gratum on the floor.
Right, prone. I'm going to use 15 to get back up again, and the rest of the 15 to propel myself directly upwards toward this fucking dragon's head. Where now I need you to rule something for me, DM style.
Cool.
Because of the sleet storm, the dragon didn't fall over, but is covered in water.
Okay.
I want to use my thunder gauntlets on it. Now, is thunder damage just sound damage, or is it lightning based? It is. Philly, man. Okay.
I didn't say any words. I'm just making gestures. I'm out of control.
All right. Well, regardless of that, I'm gonna go for a big thunder gauntlet punch to the face, followed up by an extra attack thunder gauntlet punch to the face.
All right.
And
let's get some punches to the face. Go.
20 to
20
hit.
hits.
And 19 to hit.
19 meets, it hits.
Sweet. So that is 8 and 13. 21. 21 damage. And now it's got disadvantage on attack rolls against anyone other than me. Come at me, bro. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my very last defensive shield, giving me another 10 temporary HP. And I'm like flying right in its face. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me.
Yes, coming through. I love it. Okay, end of your turn.
End of it.
Amazing. Okay. What's our little friend gonna do? This is what our little friend is gonna do. Bear with me. Moving things. I don't even need to tell you what's happening, because none of you can see. This is great news.
Love that, but yeah.
Amazing. So that was let me see. Yeah, you see a lilac swirl happen, and then this creature morph into view. And yeah, I thought they would be hidden, so they thought they were hidden. That is the end of the turn. Adult red dragon is...
Oh, no.
What's that, Rob?
No, never mind. Carry on. I was muted for the right reason.
Okay. Adult Red Dragon was more of a Rolling Stones fan. Didn't enjoy your... And is going to take a big old deep breath and is going to fire some more fire breath at you, Grattan. I need a dexterity save, please.
Oh, you're getting one. What do I need to beat? DC 20? Fucking hell. Okay. Wish me
Now, that
luck.
one was done by roll 20. It was done by roll 20.
Do it.
Oh.
It hurts. It hurts. All right, I'm absorbing elements on this one. Let's go for it.
If I can do this right. Is it slash space R? No. Slash R space 18d6. 55.
We like that roll.
I'll take 20.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll take 22 with that.
Yeah, that's lots of threes and twos. 22. Wow, that's a hell of an absorb. I think that is all that the dragon can do. He's very pissed off at that. Very
Suck it.
Nanny Grimm, wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
See if you're still scared.
Ah, great.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm scared. But what she does is she sits there and she starts thinking about. So give me 1 second. She kind of looks over at around and sees everybody there, and she starts singing like a song. And it's a song that they've all kind of sing together and in the great halls of home. And she just goes, "Oh, Danny boy," and she starts like singing this song, but from her voice, this like beginnings of swirls start to circle and emerge, and it kind of creeps around the room, and it ends up landing next to our good hooded friend, as this small mirthful fey spirit appears next to them as she casts conjure summon fey at level 4. Yeah, why not? No, let's make it 5. As a mirthful spirit sort of appears next to them, and they look very similar to our good fairy friend. Incredibly similar, almost as if there was like a 3 pints in Sir Poppy Pinch, so Sir Poppy Bloom, sort of 3 pints in sort of figure, as it appears next to our good friend over here.
Okay.
So we need to look for it's called a Fey Spirit.
Okay.
Sorry,
Fey
Dan, I'm literally just
Spirit.
conjuring shit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Conjure all the shit, Joe. I'm here for it. I'm here for the chaos. Doesn't have a picture though, sadly. Just says Fey Spirit.
No.
You could use my token.
I think I get really confusing. So this Fey Spirit stands next to them, and he looks up at the Fey Spirit. Looks up at the hooded figure, and DM, could you get them to? They're gonna try and charm them. So could you say something that the Fey Spirit would say for me?
Look deeply into my eyes. I know you may be intimidated, but I'm far more of a lover than a fighter, my friend.
Your eyelash is static.
So it's gonna do like an attack first, and then essentially it does those wordings. So Dan, could you do a short sword attack against the guy for me?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to give you. How do I give you the power of this?
So if you select the token,
Yeah.
I'm going to edit and then give me the power, essentially. Same way you would do like a giant ape or anything like that.
Yeah, I can't see it on there. I've got details, dynamic lighting, and GM notes.
Alright, let me see if I can pull it in. Well, either way, I know what the roll is, so I'll do a roll on it.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's
All
probably
right.
just not attached to the sheet in roll 20.
Yeah.
Right? That's true. Is that what's going on?
All right, and it's a bit of a complex one because it's got a fluid modifiers. Okay,
Sure.
so is the attack modifier plus my spell modifier, which is 9.
Tasha's making things complicated.
Okay, so it goes for the short sword attack. Rolls at 11, misses that one, but goes in for its second one. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Okay, and it does 1d6, 2d6 plus 3 plus 9. So that's what's 9 plus 3, 12. Sorry, everybody at home, we're just learning about this.
No, all the Tasha's stuff.
It hits for 18 damage.
Wow.
Nice.
And then it's going to ask for a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
As is.
Well,
Fails.
Ooh.
so before we get there,
Oh, it should be a wisdom, not a con.
Is that concentration?
that is concentration.
Ooh.
And directly above you, Nanny Grimm, you see the dome over the control panel disappear.
Ooh.
So now you need a wisdom save, right, for charm person?
Yes, please. Well, it's like it's charm. They will be charmed if they fail, essentially.
So I have advantage over this because you attacked me?
Probably. Oh no, let's have a look. It doesn't say
It's a
anything
weird
about
special stat block ability because it's
Okay.
not technically charm person, right?
that. Let me pop it in so you can see it. Mirthful. So unless it succeeds, it is charmed for a minute.
Okay.
So let me just pop it in here so you can see it. There you go. So they can force a creature that's within 10 feet to make a wisdom saving throw with your spell DC. Unless it succeeds, target is charmed and the Fae by you and the Fae for 1 minute or until the target takes any more damage.
Okay, so wisdom save against what we're looking for?
You are looking for 17.
16! Oh, game changer!
Love to see it.
Yes.
Game changer.
So Nana
just-
Grimm
you-
looks over and like little toothless warrior, it's like blows him a kiss from across the way.
And the draconic mage just sits there sort of going from back to forth going, I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. Oh, that's a game changer move. Love me a bit of that. Okay. Top of the round, Bolt. You've just seen this weird blob dome coalescing ball of energy disappear and a piece of machinery appear underneath it. What would you like to do?
Just gonna shout over to Granny and be like, "You want me to smash it?"
Roll a wisdom save as well, please. Oh yeah, you're no
yes.
longer frightened of that dragon. You shake that off as you shout that over to Nanny Grimm. I'll let you have a reply.
And it's like, I bloody well hope so, my lover.
Okay, so let me have a look. See if I can actually go at some. Don't have to get any closer. I don't know.
Oh, you're not frightened anymore. You move where you like.
I know, but I want to see if like.
Very nice.
I've got lots of spells still. I want to see actually what I can use. No, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up to it and I'm gonna smash it. Because
Okay. What are you smashing it with?
I'm gonna smash it with my warhammer.
Okay, roll an attack, please. 17. It just smiles back at you. It's a tough old control panel, this. Let me double check. Okay, sweet. Yeah, it just smiles back at you, I'm afraid. Would you like to do anything else?
No, I'm good.
Amazing. So we go over to Sir Pinch Poppy Bloom.
Sir Pinch Poppy Bloom has come quite alive as his compatriots have all begun singing, and I think his head like snapping back and forth between Granny's old dirge of summoning and Kratom outside popping off, and he's just like, "Oh, stop me now," as he comes like racing out around the corner, wings like hammering, right? Screaming, "Call me Mr. Fahrenheit!" He will cleave into this thing with the two-handed shadow blade clutched between his tiny hands. Is there any conceivable way I can flank this behemoth of a dragon with my compatriot Kratom, the drink dispensing robot?
Yeah, I think if you can get around the other side of them, yeah. I mean,
I am only like 2 feet tall and mobile, so I'll go underneath them. I'll go next to. I'll go wherever I gotta go, Dungeon Master.
I think if you go polar opposite, seeing as you can fly, that's not out of the realms of your.
Okay, so with Kratom like flying up near the head, I think we see Pinch like dive in under the legs, sword clutched in 2 hands as he's going to start wildly punching, cleaving at this dragon. 27?
27 hits.
Okay, I'm going to use my last 2nd level spell slot, and I'm going to pop off a Divine Smite, which will be an additional 3d8 points of radiant damage. So that's 11 plus 7 is 18 on the first hit.
Very nice.
Second attack, he just cleaves again.
Go on,
Having such a good time.
Yeah. That's another 8 points of slashing damage. And I will use the rest of my movement to just kind of zoom up so that I've got Kratom within 10 feet of me. No bonus action. That is my turn.
Very nice. Did you want to add something, Rob? There, I realized you jumped
the dragon. I don't know whether it's worth retconning. It's like not the attack, but I think it started its turn still on the sleet, so it would still have to do a dex save to see if it falls over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have to do it every turn?
If it starts, or if it's in there during the start, and then it's at the start of its next turn as well.
Thank you very much. I will do that for the last one now. 10. So
you need a legendary action there. Are you gonna keep it as normal?
Yeah, I'm gonna resistance that one. I'll do it. I'll burn another one.
Okay. All right. Great.
I appreciate you telling me that. Thank you very much. And I will do that on each of. Is it start or end of each turn?
Start.
Let me scroll. Start, I think.
All the scrollings. See, so.
It starts its turn there.
Great, we shall do that going forward. I just love this image of this dragon, just railing around as this tiny little speck of a fairy just stabbing into it as it goes. This radiant energy and light coming through. Acolyte, dead. Gratum, your turn.
Okay. I think Gratum is going to... It's not my style to be defensive, so I'm going to go for another two big punches to the face.
Okay.
With my thunder gauntlets. Uno, 28. That hits.
28 hits.
And 19.
19 meets, it hits.
Oh, get in. 11 plus, so 20 in total. Thunder damage, and I've flown up to its face. I've punched its ears, so all it hears is Radio Gaga.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, amazing. Only amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, chopping away at this dragon. I like this. I like this a lot. I need to double check now for this draconic mage. Unless the save succeeds, the target is charmed for you and the Fae for 1 minute or until the target takes any damage. So I'm literally the draconic mage is there. I want to ride my bicycle. Adult red dragon dex save. Oh, these dex saves are terrible. So if however, he's going to stay where he is. So he goes prone, half the movement, stand back up. And forgot to do this again. Dragons have lots of things.
Oh, fungal.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
At least we die surrounded by music.
I think the dragon will. Let me see if this. I think rather than put that on over the top, the dragon is going to take flight and is going to just ever so slightly off the ground. You guys are off the ground as well. Is going to rear back to here, so you can have your attacks of opportunities if you like.
No,
Yeah,
I saw that 6 that you rolled. I'm fucked. I need all the help I can get.
I will take an attack opportunity as it flies away. 14.
Flash of Genius, 19.
Oh yes. Okay, Flash of Genius 19. So that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, I will roll damage, and we see like a radiant explosion of green energy roll down the length of this like kind of fall-looking sword for an additional 8. So that's 14 points of damage to said dragon.
Very nice. Carving the dragon down. All right, Gratum, you want an attack of opportunity as well?
No, I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna need my reaction. I think for what's coming next.
Yeah. Okay. So pulls back, takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
Dex saves, please, people.
You get +5 on this saving throw as you are in my paladin aura. It's protecting us. I don't know why I rolled wisdom. That's my fault. Sorry. It's actually the same modifier. You want me to reroll?
No, it's fine. Keep it as that. 24 and 18. I don't think I'm going to get you, Jess. But I think you're. But I appreciate it anyway. I think those two both save. Let me bring it up. Oh, all the things. Oh no, it's a 21.
He's rolled a 23. He's in my paladin aura. He gets +5.
Yeah. So these do both save.
Bash
Okay.
Bros.
Amazing.
Thanks, pal.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Mighty Ducks cut. 18d6.
I'm also
that's a
going to
bigger
absorb
one.
elements on this as well.
Okay, so 17 down to 35 for each of you, and Rob, you take 17.
Oh, it's getting close to the bone now.
I need Mr. Fahrenheit anymore. I'm going to make a concentration check on the Shield of Faith here. All right, that worked.
Oh no. Did that work? No.
I made the save, I'm sorry. I think I've made my concentration saving throw.
What do you need to roll? Because you're a 35 and you said
Half.
17, right?
It should be half the damage is 15, but again, I get my charisma modifier because it's a saving throw. I'm like big-time paladin cheating everywhere, Dan.
Nice. I like it. I threw a load of nasty shit at you the last time we played, so you throw a load of nasty shit at me right back.
Yeah.
Right back. Okay, Nanny Grim.
All right, so everybody else sees her like sprinting across the side here as she goes into dash. However, The draconic mage, he sees it in slow motion as her hair is like flowing in the wind, and all he can hear is bum dun 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 dun. And so she's sort of sprinting and she runs over. Hey, you're taking away my you're taking away my punchline here.
I'm sorry.
So she sprints across the floor to here, continuing the charm and just singing at him, and she's like starting to pull out teeth and like bits of her ear and her hair as she's like wrapping it together into a small charm. And that will be my go.
I'm so scared of what's coming next. I'm so, and I'm even more scared that I took your punchline. I'm so sorry.
No. It will come later. Don't worry about it.
Oh shit.
But she just sort of continues sort of singing this song, and he just sees it as its majestic old woman sort of running towards him. I think I'm not going to do anything else, and I think the Fey Spirit is just going to stay there and continue speaking to him. So what does the Fey Spirit say this time, Philly?
I think that he's just like, Granny's gonna sing you a lullaby, and you're not gonna like it very much.
Amazing. Oh, I'm so glad we're back, everyone. I'm so glad we're back.
So yeah, it's the song I do.
Carver Bolt.
Okay. Can I cast Destructive Wave on this control panel?
Oh my god, can you? Please? Please, that'd be great.
Why not?
If it does.
Now, how on earth, help me out, people, how on earth does a control panel roll a con save?
No.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a good question. I think it would also. I mean, objects tend to have con. If you look at ships and stuff, they don't have intelligence, wisdoms, or charismas, but they tend to have dexterities and con. I would probably go with a flat 0.
Yeah, I was
10.
thinking maybe you give it like a +4 or something like that. But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, depending on how strong and what the materials are. I suppose that's totally up to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's made of marble.
Oof,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
strong.
that's fucking easily broken.
Should we go?
We're in space, Dan. It could have been anything else. Marble in space? Nah, no chance.
In space, no one can see your marble. Let's go in the middle then and give it a +2. Joe said 0. Philly said +4.
Oh no, I just said 0 because of an object. But if it's because
it's so, what do we do now?
I think I said 0 because it was an object, but I think Philly's actually right in terms of what it's made of. So I think that's your call. What you think marble would have in terms of its integrity.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go with +2. So let's roll this. That makes no difference anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's lovely.
Yay.
Okay, so
I clicked it twice. I'll probably go with the first one I rolled.
that's okay. So you tell me what it looks like when you cast this spell, Jess. Paint me a word picture.
Oh, so she's Kara's swinging it back, and she just pauses ever so slightly and goes, "My kind of magic," and slams it straight down as it shatters into pieces.
Okay, so all of you see this giant explosion, this giant a 30-foot radius of explosion. In fact, that's huge.
It's a good thing no one's there anymore.
Each creature you choose, I was going to say 30-foot radius, you might hit Nanny Grimm. But you see this huge, thunderous and beautiful glowing energy. The dust settles. That fucking control panel has not scratched an inch. Sorry. Very sorry. Very, very sorry. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That is my turn.
As Robert just sort of slowly twitches in one eye, we go over to Sir Pinch. Sir Pinch, pop a balloon.
Okay. I think that Sir Pinch, like, just gritting his teeth, like, smiling over at Great. Like, stay near me, my friend. The old Fae protect us! As he, like, surges forward, wings, like, hammering along behind him. We're just going to keep it up. I think he comes, like, zooming into this dragon, hands clutched, double fisting the sword. 21.
Mm-hmm.
Screw it. We're popping off one more first level spell slot. I only got one left here. That's 16 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
Second attack. 20
hits.
for another 8, so that's 24 altogether.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah. What do I
Chopping
do
it
here?
down.
Do I stay here and die, Rob? I'm going to die. No. I zoom behind this here pillar.
Okay. Gratum, you see Sir Pinch scoot back into a defensive position. What are you going to do, my friend?
Gratum's internal sensors are starting to malfunction a bit as it goes into hyper defense mode, and his image starts to flicker slightly as this kind of vibration starts to move on out until there are 4 duplicates of him standing beside each other as he casts mirror image on himself.
Nice. Nicely done.
Amazing. 1, 2.
Show must go on.
It looks like the Bohemian Rhapsody thing.
Would you mind, Dan, just giving us a view of one of the, either Dan's or Rob's character? Just assign it to me, just so we can see, because I'm hiding behind a pillar. We can't see all this beautiful work that's happening behind the pillars.
No worries.
So sorry, just to
bear
throw
with
in a
me.
technical in the middle of that.
No, that is fine. Let me get to... So, I've remembered what I was doing wrong, I think.
You can delete one of those duplicates, by the way, Dan, because it's only 4 in total, including myself.
Oh, okay. Oh, even better. I think... Joe,
There
can
we
you
go.
see now?
That's perfect. Just so the viewers at home can see everything that's going on.
Yeah, perfect. What I love about that is it now looks like the lineup for Bohemian Rhapsody.
It does.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Figaro. Is that your turn?
It's my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
So the Draconic Mage, just there having a lovely time, enjoying seeing Nanny Grimm appear closer and closer. Doom, boom, 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 boom. Red Dragon. Let's see. Does not get his breath weapon back. However, is going to fly into here, and take 3 attacks. One with the bite for 18. That's a miss, right?
Pardon me, yes, sorry. 18. What is it? You must roll.
Do we still have to do the thing?
You have to do a dex save at the start of this turn anyway to see if you're prone.
I'm still in the air. Is it on the ground or is it?
You done some flying? Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
Mirror
Thank
image
you
is
for
tricky, but
pulling
I think it needs to hit your AC before you roll for the images, I think.
That's
Oh,
what
well
I
then, easy peasy. Get out.
31.
Okay, I'll do a thing now. I'll do a thing. So it's 10 plus your dex modifier. No, sorry.
Wait, am I lying?
Sorry, my bad. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll. I have to roll d20 if it's a 6 or higher. I should have rolled one for that first one.
Okay. You roll the first one.
Roll the d20 to determine whether you attack. Okay, first one. God damn, I haven't done this in so long. Right, first one. But right,
Smashed it. Right.
Fine, grand.
So it hits one of the mirror images.
Mhm.
Takes it out.
Yeah, great, cool. Yeah, it does. Right,
Oh.
down to 3. So I need to roll an 8 or higher now. Oh shit!
Oh.
So that second one hits you.
That hits me.
14.
Oh no.
We got problems.
We got problems. Yeah, okay, I'm down.
Oh, are you flying?
My makeup may be fading, but my smile still stays on. Yes, I was flying. Of course, I was flying.
Okay, then we're gonna go 1 death save for that.
Skadoosh. 14. Suck it, Dan. Can't stop
No,
me,
it's
man.
1 failed death save for the full
Suck.
damage.
I said, suck it. Dan. I said, suck it. Right, fine, good. Down. Come on, do the dragon thing. Be a dragon, not a dangan.
I did just fry off all my real spell slots. I only have fake magic left. Like, I can't. I got nothing. I got nothing for you.
Yeah, the thing that I'm. Yeah, that would have been a full round of attack on you. 30.
So is that a second death save?
That's the second death save.
Good, yeah.
Technically, is it a crit? Because, like, he's down and incapacitated, and that's 2 death saving throws, and you just killed him? Is that what happened?
Sweet guys, I am knackered anyway. Thanks for a great session. Bye-bye. Yeah, come on,
I'm just here to make this harder on all of us. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Don't invite me to anything, Dan. What'd you do?
So as I understand, I think rules written, the fall should have been 2 death saves. The attack should have been 2 death saves. The way that we normally play on the stream is 1s.
Well, that's cool.
So that's 2. So that's 2 death saves. 2 failed death saves.
if you're doing this for me, you don't have to.
It's just how we play on Sabotage, man.
Like, Neomancer has just signed on, so give him what he wants and kill him.
He wants Rob dead. Well, it very, very easily could be, because now we're on to... Well, Nanny Grimm's got to make a choice.
I was trying to work out to see if I could get across. Can I just have a quick measurement? Is that right?
Yeah.
We get to there. Just can't get there and do... Got 5 feet of movement, so if I got to there, it's still too far away. I can't get there with any healing.
That's okay.
Sorry, mate.
Apologize.
So she continues walking, like saunters now towards the draconic mage. Bum 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 bum, and she leads in and sort of takes his head and sort of kisses him slightly, and a hand kind of goes down his body and she slips the charm into his pocket, and then she goes, "Nano, just killed a man." She steps back and boots him in the chest and just kicks him off the edge, as she then goes into scrying and watches through his eyes as he falls back through the clouds. Dun, 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 dun,
I think fake Pinch just goes into like a choral accompaniment. You know what I mean? He's just like wailing kind of. Yeah, Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
Nothing really matters. Wow.
And our eyes then like and come back. Got that bugger. And she's just gonna like turn round, and then she sees Graham like trashed in the corner from where she's standing.
What an amazing spot for us to take a little break. That was incredible. What an incredible what an incredible like game-changing moment there. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for all of the Queen references. We're probably going to get some copyright strikes, but who cares? Who cares? It's not every day one of our players gets to be part of a fashion catalogue that was served up by Queen. A queen for a queen, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes.
Thank you very much for joining us so far. Thank you very much for everyone who is jumping in. If you are a new person, please consider giving us a little follow. We have a multitude of different content coming your way all the time. We've got more rats, we've got TPK, we've got more things like this, we've got Arcane Ward, and we've got some really stupid, really silly Christmas things that are going to be happening real soon. So yeah, let's take a quick 5-10 minute break, and we'll be back real soon on Dragon Wing. See you later. Keep forgetting my water bottle, my drinks every single time. Good lord.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Get a little bit of whiskey in me. Make sure I get my alcohol levels right. It's like pH.
You know, if
It's important.
If you've got a card for clubs in one of the many supermarkets that are available in the UK, Joe, you can currently buy that particular brand of whiskey for £25.
£25.
Down from 41. Down from 41, my friend.
I do need a new bottle.
There you go. That's my Christmas gift to you. A discount.
Thanks,
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome
Literally.
back, everyone, to Dragon Wing. Go on, you tell me. Talk to me, Joe.
I was just about to say, literally, I think the first time I met you, you taught me the get everything free online trick, which I remember you used to be one of those people that had all the codes, did all of the sharing, did all of the stuff, and you'd be like, I've got this free thing, or I've got this free experience, or I've got this free, like, constant. So I continue that vein for you, my friend, and I will go get that £26 bottle of whiskey.
25.
20,
and I told you, Joe,
I'm in.
I don't pay full price for things.
No.
However, if you would like to pay full price for things, feel free to give us a sub down on the bottom. If you especially like paying full price for things, you can gift a sub like our lovely Neomancer loves to do from time to time. Good to see you, Mark. I'm very close to killing Rob. But yeah, welcome back everyone to Dragon Wing. I don't know how on earth we were expecting to do this as a one-shot. We are fighting for our lives right now against a red dragon. However, if you just missed it, Nanny Grimm just did the most amazing thing, charmed the gravity out of our draconic mage. Shall we jump straight back in?
Yeah.
Lovely. That draconic mage had so many fun spells. Now the concentration was broken as well. I had so many fun things to throw at you peeps. But we go over to Carver. What we doing?
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Well, yeah, Carver is just frustratedly looking over this thing.
It's mad.
She's mad. So she's gonna go and do I can still get there, can I? Yes, I can. I believe I can. Yes. So I'm gonna go head towards the dragon a little bit. A little bit. And she's gonna cast banishment.
Legend.
Ooh.
Resistance.
What do you need?
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw, which could be a bad thing. Me doing that with a dragon.
Okay.
They're all bad things, Jess. There's no good options here. I love this choice.
What's the spell DC, Jess? What number are we looking
16.
for? Oh, 24. The dragon saves.
Oh, lucky.
Okay.
Mm.
And then as a bonus action, she's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Ooh.
Oh, 2 spells though.
It's a bonus action.
It's
But
2
it's
spells.
2 spells.
That's
Only do a
true,
spell and a
it
cantrip.
is. Oh no! Never mind, I'll do that next time. If I'm still alive.
Oh.
This is the rule I abandon on all my stuff and desperately try to remember whenever I play anywhere. I'm like, oh my god.
2 spells rule.
Oh, yeah. Damn, forgot.
Sorry about that.
Boo.
As the party desperately
That's
comes over, tries to rescue Gratum from near certain death. So pinch Poppy Bloom. What we doing? What we saying?
Okay, I think that Sir Pinch, like, back to the column again, peering at, like, the Kava coming forward, like, yes, oh, that didn't work, all right, I've got this. He comes, like, zooming around the corner, at which point he sees Gratum down, right? So, I think he's going to zap along the edge of this column. That's 10 feet of movement as he's flying. He dips down over the prone form of the Warforged, sprawled out on the icy ground. And he's going to use his innate fairy magic to reduce Gratum. As he reaches out, touching the robot, and we watch it diminish in size, shrinking to, I don't know, something smaller, 1/8 of its normal size. So you're teeny, Gratum. At which point, can I move him at this point? Can I, like, pick him up?
Yes.
Yes.
Such a good idea, yes.
Okay, and I come zooming back around the corner. That's going to be my action. I have 40 feet of movement. Let me just double check my flight path here. One of these, one of those. Yeah, we're going to get him right to here. And he throws the robot out, like sitting it across the floor gently. And it's just like, somebody repair this. We're in deep shit out here. That's my turn. That's all I've got. Yeah.
Amazing. You can't get any close. Is that the extent at which you can go? I thought you can go a bit further.
A little closer. I'm sorry. I did like one of these. Let's say I could get to like right here at the edge of the radius of this dragon.
Okay, sweet. So I'm just imagining like like a husky and a sled.
Yeah.
Like amazing. Gratum, make a death saving throw.
Let's see.
Spells left, Rob. Sorry, bro.
It's all right. You've done as good as you can. So as that throw, as Gratum is thrown to the ground, now the size of Buzz Lightyear, 2 his arms fall off in the process.
Oh, he makes it.
Oh,
They do not.
Clutch.
Oh, very nice. So close. So close. Draconic Mage is dead. Let me see something.
Yeah, they got cover. They look like they got cover.
So, hang on. I need to check things. 1 sec.
This might be bad.
So,
Oh,
the dragon,
lucky kids.
the dragon roars out, seeing its two pieces of prey escaping from its clutches. Unable to recover itself and recover its breath, it plunges in, striking these two pillars, unable to pass, and reaches out with, let me see. Yeah. Reaches out and can only use its bite on Sir Pinch because you just moved Gratum enough. That's
Come
why
at me,
I
bro.
asked if it was possible. He uses his bite.
Answer that, little
32.
man.
That hits.
I got nothing there.
He bites down for 18 piercing and 7 fire.
Okay, so that's
25 in total.
points of damage. Let's pop off a little con check here for the enlarge. I've dropped my shield of faith. 15, that's 25. I make the Constitution saving throw. Okay, I'm still up.
Still up. Yeah, and that is all the dragon can do. The dragon roars in anguish as it cannot reach any further. Nanny Grim.
Ooh. Right, so from where I am now, I think I think I've got 60 feet on this. Let's just check. 60 moved. It's like, is it at 660? Yes, it is.
Hey,
Great, so it's just along, just high enough. No, I can't think of any Queen lyrics for this to work. So she's literally just gonna like point the finger, that gnarly little finger, and her nail kind of falls off as she kind of points. And I'm gonna cast healing word as a bonus on Graham.
amazing.
And I'm gonna do it. Actually, should I burn? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll burn a fourth level.
Okay.
For 11 healing to Gratum.
Amazing. Gratum is back up.
Oh yeah, thanking you.
And then I'm going to. Sorry, everybody.
No, you crack on.
80 feet. It's hardly any good things to do 80 feet. So I'm going to start running back towards the control panel. And
Okay.
I'm actually going to dash it. So is this the bot? I need to get to the bottom of the stairs, don't I?
So we've agreed that it's on the ground.
Okay. Oh, I could just about get
I've
there.
realised. Yeah, I've realised I've done all sorts of wrong things with dynamic lighting and everything like that. I've absolutely butchered this map. Sorry, Benj and Stu. This dark shaded patch here is all meant to be rock and cover and things like that.
Oh, I think this is going great. This is going great.
We keep it straight. We keep it as it is. Make a straight dash. You go.
Nature of
Yeah.
the beast.
So I'm just
Yeah,
going to
man.
dash it to there. And
You guys are making this great.
That's what I'm going to do. As she sort of stands in front of this marble control panel and kind of looks across it with all the scorch marks and all the little chips that's been kind of made upon it, and sort of looks upon it and starts the thinking about how to figure out how to use it. And I'll do that by next turn.
Amazing. Carver, what you doing?
Carver is going to cast aid.
Okay.
So I believe that is everybody's max hit points and current hit points increased by 5 for the duration of the spell. The spell is 8 hours long, so
Nice.
yeah.
And everyone's enraged now.
So you're going to hit
Yes.
all three of us.
Mhm.
Cool. I'll take it.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And the max as well. So 17.
Yeah. And then I think she's gonna come back over to Nanny and Be like, how?
Amazing. So Pinch.
Okay, Sir Pinch is looking very battered, blood pouring from the bite wounds of this terrible dragon, and he just like chuckles like, harder to kill than that, as he like zooms forward. I will slash twice at this dragon's big ugly face. Oh, those both were terrible. I think we see like the sword, like, harmlessly clanging off of the terrible scales of this creature. I do have mobile, so I provoke no attacks of opportunity as I then like zoom back out to the end of range. Yeah, let's go over here. That's my turn. In and out.
Amazing. Gratum.
Gratum is going to. You shouldn't have revived me. All right, I'll
Can I make
stop.
an addendum? I drop concentration on the reduce, so Gratum is not a little baby Buzz here. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
Amazing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gratum gets up, looks towards Nanny, and the eyes just go into a sad face as he like waves her goodbye. As he turns towards the dragon again, and his little rocket feet rise up, and he just points towards it, and he's just gonna go straight for the dragon again for 2 big thunder gauntlets.
Yes.
He's coming for you.
Amazing.
We are the champions, my friend. 22 to hit.
32 hits.
And 16 doesn't, I'm guessing.
16 does not hit.
We'll keep on fighting.
6. A big 6.
Wow, like the kisser.
So you right up on this dragon now again.
You fucking bet your sweet ass.
This is
I
a
am.
totally random aside, and you guys tell me, but mirror image, not concentration, so I don't know if he's still got a couple of images left, even though he went down.
Yeah. Oh, does it collapse until or unconscious? That's the important line.
Oh, yeah, that is the important part.
Let's have a look.
That's real fun.
Yeah, I always thought spells in general go down at.
They do, yeah. Spiritual
But
weapon is
maybe
a
there are
notable,
others.
an obnoxious exception, which is the
I
ultimate.
think it says this spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Your cooldown.
I like it. How many did you have? 2.
I
Killed
should
one.
have 2 left, yeah.
Nice. So you're doing this. So you're singing that, but in like 3-part harmony.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have to have that. We absolutely have to have that. I'm gonna get rid of this draconic mage. Draconic mage is still falling. And dragon does not get their breath weapon back. However, they're gonna make a bite attack. 22. Mirror image me
so I
up.
need to roll higher than an 8.
Oh, mono.
You did just roll a d8, not a d20.
That's a
that's-
really great point. Thank you.
That is so true. I saw 8. Thank Christ.
There we go.
Right, now I need to roll higher than an 11 if you're going to hit me again.
Yeah, might as well. Oh, natural 1.
What do you want
actually-
to do with that?
You get an attack of opportunity, don't you?
Yeah, so I don't have to roll no d20 for nothing?
Yeah, roll the d20 and I'll give you because it's still an attack. Nah, fuck it.
Critical.
Strike that
wounds.
one off. Yeah, the one's got to count for something, hasn't it?
Kapow,
But you can have
22
attack. Yeah, that hits.
for 12.
I just really want you to kill this dragon.
So do I, Dan.
And that with that one particular hit, you see the dragon like it really starts like takes it. You hit straight between the eyes, and you can see that there's This dragon's been in a war. There's almost a look of respect on their face, on their bloodied face, as you take it down past half its hit points. I mean, you have been meleeing and cantripping, like you're doing really well with the occasional smite. Final claw attack comes in, 32 to hit.
Okay, I need above an 11. Oh, such good news. Such good news.
Clutch.
Amazing. That's the end of the dragon's turn. Nanny Grim.
So Nanny's going to turn to turn over to Carver and look them in the eye and sort of like she sort of strokes her scaly face and she says, best thing you could do, my love, is keep those two fighting. You keep them up. You keep them healthy. And I'll figure out this technological flaptrap. And then she's going, but she says, but I'll help. But first, and she kind of like just goes over her shoulder and sort of rests her finger on Carver's shoulder and fires off a healing word as a bonus towards. Oh, I'm gonna go with Graham. I'm afraid because I don't know how bad Sir Pinch looks at this moment. I don't think she can see them. Also, she thinks that Sir Pinch can sort of like handle himself.
Very fair.
Oh, actually, am I still in range of Graham? Oh, just. Yes. Alright, so I fire another healing word. Then I'll do it at 4th again.
Wow, all the spell slots.
For 15.
Wow.
No, sorry, 16.
16.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. That's almost
Very
fourth. Fourths are gone. No more polymorph. And then as an action, I would like to examine this control board.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Or 19.
19. So you examine this control panel. You reach over, you cast your hands, your runes over the... you realize that this is being held by arcane power, not necessarily by mechanical power. You understand that the control panel has been set to autopilot, presumably by one of the people you guys have fucking massacred, and it's not reversible. However, as you sort of you bring your hands over and you sort of despair at that moment, realizing that the key to turning this off might still be falling at this point. Your hands go to the side and you sort of start to feel a groove underneath your thumbs. Presumably you have any that haven't fallen off yet. And you gently lift up the control panel. And as you do so, you see the main sort of, the main structure lifts up, the main chassis that's providing all of this defense raises, and underneath you see a selection of crystals, of gems that are held together by tendrils of energy.
Is it literally like a green one, a red one, and a blue one? And it's like, which one do you pull?
Yeah, more or less.
I'm gonna have to wait till my next go to figure out what to do. She whispers under her breath. She whispers under her breath. I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna say there's a red one, a green one, and a blue one.
Yeah.
With like complex tendril wires that are all interlinked around to each of them and down the sides. I like that.
Go bomb.
I don't want the spin-off buddy comedy of like, Granny and Pinch as Riggs and Murtaugh. It's just a freaking straight jacket. Like, I've got this.
You've just seen this That's your turn. Carver, you've just seen this entire thing happen before you. What do you want to do? Oh, you're on mute.
Granny's much wiser than me, so I'm going to do what she told me to do. You know, respect your elders, all that. And I'm going to cast Insect Plague. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Insect Plague on the dragon.
Amazing. What do you need?
A Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what number are we looking for?
16.
16. 17. 17. As the insects sort of flutter out in front of the dragon, it just for a second just it closes itself over and then sort of comes out like this as it goes. So a bit of a looking every bit like the outside of the Dominion Theatre for most of the 90s.
Oh,
but that is not successful, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so he gets half damage. Half piercing damage.
Okay, so that is 7 or 8. Do we go down or up? Down. That was so like that was so weird. You both doing it at the same.
Yeah, and it's one of those. It's a concentration spell, and he will continue to take damage if he's in this sphere.
Oh, okay. What is the sphere?
So it's a 20-foot radius sphere from any point that I chose, and I chose the dragon.
Okay. So that means Grayton also needs to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you place?
Hold on.
Yeah,
So I think the ice storm is gone because the concentration's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ice storm's gone.
Okay. Good. I will remove that. Bear with me. Hold, please. And then this one, we're going here.
Yep.
Can you do that from where you are?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. 300-foot range. Yep, I can do that.
Oh yeah, 300-foot range. You sniper, you absolute sniper. Okay, so that stays up then. All right. Is that your turn?
And then she's gonna move. Is she gonna move close? She's gonna stay close by Granny-ish, just in case.
Okay. So pinch.
Okay, I think like a long, deep breath, like, I can't believe this thing's not dead yet, all right! As he comes, like, zooming back out, like, ooh, locusts! I recognize that one. I'm actually gonna use my last fairy spell of innate magic, and his hand like raises up, and I think that the pixie dust kind of like flaring off of him, his eyes gaining some color bleeding back into his wings. I'm casting fairy fire. Let's have the dragon roll a dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, these dex saves are terrible. But you know what? I'm gonna use my last legendary resistance.
Exactly what I was hoping for. That's fine. Yeah, that's my movement. That's my action. I'm just gonna use the rest of my movement to come like zipping around here back behind this pillar. Actually, shoot, my boy Gratum. I come zipping around here back behind this pillar to keep him in my aura. That's my turn.
Okay. Gratum, what you got for me? Keep swinging.
I would like a dex saving throw, please.
Oh. What would you like a dex saving throw for?
I would like a dex saving throw, please. Go on, just. So Gradam, seeing the fairy fire miss and his kind of like digital algorithms functioning, recognizing that it's got a moment of weakness here, throws its two thunder fists together, and they start to vibrate, and an electrical charge starts to emanate from it, crackling as the air around starts to get hot with electrical flames. As he then casts lightning bolt directly towards the dragon's face.
Yes.
34 lightning damage, please.
Very nice.
Open wide.
Oh, did not like that one bit. The dragon rears up. Its wings extend out. Its tail sort of loops around, crashes against the pillar. And as you see the movement, you guys just look past the dragon, both Sir Pinch and Gratum, and you see the precipice of the storm chaser. You don't have much time. Gratum, that was an amazing turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm staying put.
Amazing. Well, the red dragon hates you, hates that roll even worse.
He hates Locust too, doesn't he, Dan?
Oh yeah, is that is it the start of my turn?
So scroll back. Make a saving throw when it enters the spell area for the first time on turn, or ends.
Oh.
It has to end your turn there.
Okay. I mean, at this stage, I don't think the dragon is going to move for some locusts. Not with this annoying fucking Warforged here. It's gonna that Warforged is gonna get bitten for a 30.
Oof.
That's all right. Come at me, bro.
For 28.
That's all right. I can take that.
Almost like bites you, throws you up in the air, swipes at you with another claw for 33.
This might be it.
For 17.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
And then another claw for 32. Is that one death save?
That's one death save.
Woo! And now we do the con save.
Ooh,
32.
that's fine.
He's angry boy. Angry boy. And so I take the same amount. So I take the half the 15. Is that right? Half the 15,
He passed.
yes?
Yeah.
Amazing. So we don't roll the damage again. All right. Dragon's pissed, everyone. Nanny Grim.
Is the falling mage within 10 miles of us right now as it's falling?
That token.
Sure, why not?
Great. So she's going to using the charm of her own body parts that are now inside his pocket. She's going to send him a message and for a response. And she's going to go, and he's had no damage, so I don't know if he's still charmed or not. But she says, red, blue, or green. It's up to you how your response really is.
They reply by saying they're all just as weak.
Or just as weak. Alright, so she then takes her focus back to the crystals and the tentacles and everything else.
That was great, by the way.
And she's then going to inspect, or it's because she said it's based in magic.
Yeah.
So is it Arcana that we're looking to figure out what's what? Would it be
Yeah, let's do Arcana.
24!
24, amazing. With a 24, you ascertain that removing these gems would be a really bad idea.
Okay.
Like, to quote Bane, it would be very painful for you. However, they are significantly weaker than the top of the panel, and perhaps you should go back to Carver's tactics.
Okay. Well, in that
was a
case,
high roll.
yeah. So now it's sort of like we've got it opened up, and she remembers the line, "They're all as weak as each other."
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to, send a message over to she's going to shout to Carver. Whatever you were doing last time, it didn't work, but if you do it now, it might possibly work for you as well.
Because that was such a high roll, I'm going to give you one more thing. You get the impression that the type of damage might have something to do with it, and you might want to think more simple elements.
Fire. Actually, what did we have before? Lightning. And she says, remember Storm Mouse. And I hope that I'm right about that type of damage.
Right.
And I think, and I'm gonna step away big time.
All right.
Yeah, stepping away big time.
Okay. Carver, it's your turn.
Right. Oh, damn. Okay. So the last thing she can do in that respect, somewhat similar. Is if she comes over to the panel,
Mm-hmm.
And cast Thunderwave, I believe.
Make an intelligence check. That's a save.
It
Go
is
for
a
a check.
save. Pressed the wrong bloody button, didn't I?
19. You hit this thing with a big old fucking bolt of lightning, and it just smiled at you last time.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Can I just hit it with my mace, my warhammer? Can I just hit it with my warhammer?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Make an attack. Yeah, 19 hits. Roll damage. Just click in the chat where it says Warhammer two-handed underneath the 19 and the 27.
Yeah.
And then that'll give you damage.
Yeah, that one. Oh, I see. Roll 20 is confusing.
Yeah. 13 as you come straight down on top of all three of these gems, making an almighty crack. The lines start to form, the creaking lines start to form. You've done some significant damage to these gems. The whole craft lurches. Is that the end of your turn?
Where is everybody? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word on everyone.
Amazing.
And that is my go.
Amazing. So how much roll up the spells? Let's see how much healing you do.
5.
5.
I don't know what that would do to Gratum though.
What do you mean?
Get him up.
In the sense of, would it stabilize him or?
Oh yeah, you get him up with 5 hit points.
Yay!
Very nice move. Okay, so we've you almost hear underneath at the bottom of the ship, you hear like a and the whole thing is starting to lurch now. You're finding it harder to keep your feet. Is that your turn, Cover?
That is my end of my go.
Sir Pinch.
Okay. Sir Pinch trying to like deal with this dragon and the dying robot. I think he's looking over. He sees Kava smash into this control panel and is like, do we need to break that? Is that the plan?
Yep.
This dragon is a giant problem. I think he flies like straight up along the pillar. Can I get like high enough over here to get like an angle, a line of sight seeing down into this device in the center, this control panel?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're playing it as it on the ground, so you don't need to go too high to get a good line of sight from it.
I'm just thinking. Okay, so he like zaps up like probably like 10 feet, like, well, all right. And he points his finger out, like firing again as we see this like black energy coalesce around his hands. We'll just put a pair of Eldritch Blasts right into the control panel. Let's shoot these gems. 12 and 15.
Hit.
Oh boy, 8 points of force damage.
And with that, each of the 3 gems explode. The entire ship hangs for a second and then starts to nosedive. The dragon feeling the way that the ship is going immediately turns to flee.
Well, that's cool. It's still my turn. I think before he flees, Pinch screams through the hail of locusts over the down form of Gratum. We can renegotiate this whole situation. How about a ride out of here? You don't need to die today, fool.
You're trying to convince the dragon.
Yeah.
Persuasion check.
Sure.
Go on, persuasion check. Why not?
Can't hurt. It might hurt. I take it back. It might hurt.
The dragon looks over you and just says, "Another one bites the dust." Is that your turn, Sir Pinch?
That's my turn. Yep, I'm holding my bonus action. I think I fly in over the down form of Gratum, like hovering over him. Yep, that's my turn.
I'm up, by the way.
Yeah. I'll take it.
So, Gratum, it's your turn. You see the dragon is preparing to take off.
That's okay. Okay. So, is there like is it just empty space outside? Are we like kind of we're in the ship, leaving the ship then puts us in no atmosphere, and all that kind of shit, doesn't it?
So if the dragon wasn't there right now, I want you to imagine that you and Sir Pinch are Jack and Rose on the front of the Titanic in the sky.
So we could feasibly breathe the air, yeah?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to breathe at all, right?
No, I don't, but I'm wondering whether I can carry. Where's that enlarge spell when you need it? Right. Gratum grabs Sir Pinch, swallows him.
I didn't expect this today, but I'll take it.
Then is going to dash over to Nana.
Mhm.
I can only get 60 feet, which I think puts me like here. And then turns, and then like puts its hands like this as little foot mounts. So like right beside, and like two little like kind of handles pop out of his shoulders as he lowers himself to the ground. And kind of like the head swivels, being like, I'm not sure I can carry all of you.
Can I reply?
Yeah.
I'm going to sit on the step. And I say, I command you to leave me here.
I want to carry all of you.
But you can't, my little duck. Go get cover. And she sort of like goes over and sort of touches his metal face and then realizes there's a foot hanging out. And then realizes she's not squirmish about other people's body parts and sort of like strokes his face. You're a good machine.
It has been an honor serving you.
Ooh. You got a light as she pulls out the stub of the cigar. Sort of like straightens it out.
The hand raises, his two little fingers just, and a flame pops up.
She's gonna sit on the step and smoke while you do what you need to do.
It turns out it won't be cigarettes that kill you. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
We are out of turn order now. So, what would you like to do?
You're muted, Jess.
You may as well go. I'm the heaviest one.
I should be able to carry you and Sir Pinch.
I'm going.
No one can hit you, bitch.
All we can do is try. Please, we must go.
There's like things.
She's gonna...
Yeah. You're as at this quiet moment is like completely disrupted by a jolt to one side, which sends you all over. Sir Pinch is like now sort of upside down in a mouth somewhere. But actually, the only person that hasn't moved is Nanny Grimm. It's like something is anchoring them there to that stair as they just chong down on that Skogie, having a lovely time.
And Kava's just gonna do like rush over and give her one arm hug.
Kisses her on her cheek. Go on, off we go, puppet.
Yep, and she's gonna go.
So as Kava mounts onto the back of Gradam, the hatch in the stomach opens, and the crushed head from the very first episode rolls out. Perhaps some company for you, General. As this smushed head just rolls onto the floor.
So is it rolled on towards...
It's rolled towards you, yeah.
Yeah, so as it like touches her foot, she sort of looks down and you see all these like flowers and mosses and stuff start to grow around her. She starts like incantating through druidcraft to sort of create a small, comfortable garden around her. And she like picks up the general's face and sort of cradles it slightly. And just carries on smoking, doesn't say a word. And just see all these like beautiful flowers and vines and ivies sort of growing around the steps in front of her.
Goodbye.
Another explosion. you now look up from the edge, and you can see that that your ship is significantly higher now. You know you've not got much time.
And the boots start shaking as the rockets start to function.
And we see sort of a tight shot on Carver as they look, I'm guessing, sort of quite perturbed and as to whether they made the right decision, holding in close to this new metal friend. Gretum, although usually quite emotionless, being the Warforged that they are, there's just that ever so slight twitch in their eyes as they slowly take off from this crashing craft. The Storm Chaser receives you all well with fanfare and applause and relief. And as soon as you land, you hear none of it. You immediately head to the edge of the edge of the bridge to see the Doom Shadow plummet down, further down. And we probably won't see this, but I want to know what Nanny Grimm is doing in those final moments of clarity.
We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. And it just sort of like just like that moment as it like slams into something, and it's just these rocks fall, and just all you see is the red boots of the witch sticking out from the bottom of the of all of these kind of trashed stones and everything else. A small fingernail rolls across the floor.
The Storm Chaser has been saved. The people have been saved. And Nanny Grimm is mourned for the hero that she is. As we fade to black. Oh, people, that was really beautiful. And so unexpected as to where you were going to go. Yeah, round of applause for all of you.
Ooh, well done.
Really lovely work.
Magnificent and serendipitous. Quite lovely.
Yeah, I honestly thought that it was going to be Gretum that was going to go. From the very start, I thought it was going to be Gretum that was going to be the one to perish. And there's a whole plan. There's a whole plan off the end of that within the module written in. And the incredible work that you all put in and how beautiful those last final scenes were. I was like, nah, screw that. It was so lovely. So lovely. And I'm sure Stu and Benj will be really happy with how it went as well. Thank you so much to all of you for playing. That was beautiful. I haven't seen the chat for a million years. Thank you to everyone that has been that's been sticking around and showing us some love. But that's really hit me. I'm not gonna lie. That's really hit me. That was such really beautiful, lovely storytelling. I'm gonna stop talking for a second. Talk to me. What do you guys think? What do you peeps think?
It was
a nice module.
Yeah. That was a delightful conclusion that was much more poignant and heartfelt than I anticipated. And that's a really fun module, for sure. I'm very pissed we didn't kill the dragon. There's a real part of me, if I didn't get swallowed, I was going to chase that SOB right out of here, man. I'm not like a mosquito,
I knew you would.
You know?
I knew you would.
A swallow chasing a hawk, you know?
I love that. I can fly.
It's great.
Well, Well, this is good because we have actually barely touched the surface of this module. There is so much more to do. There are so many additional elements to it. There are so many different things to do at the end. There are so many different things to do in the lead up to that moment. So if you did enjoy it, I please encourage you to go to Sword and Board and check it out. It's also on the Dungeon Masters Guild. I highly recommend that you pick it up, see how it is that you want to play it, bring some people down and make your own Dragon Wing captains. We have run way later than I thought we were going to, but we're still a little bit early from our normal time. So unless anyone wants to jump off straight away, I was going to give a chance to go like, what was your favorite moment about what other people did? Starting with Philly. What's your shout out? Oh, you're on mute.
I know what I'm doing. The enchanted dragon was real, or dragon mage was really pretty clutch. But the extra mile of let me slip this token into your pocket so that I can see through your eyes while you plummet to your death, combined with like, I know I'm robbing all the easy ones. With like summoning a second version of me so I could role play twice as much. Like, come on, that's a gift. So that was just a true gift to me, at least. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Hexbloods are so much fun. I've never played a Hexblood before, but I would definitely say it's up there as one of my favorite races now, for sure.
They're so
amazing. Yeah. That's a Ravenloft, right?
Yeah.
That's a Ravenloft one. Oh, we had some new ones then. We had a Tasha's. No, is Tasha's the fairy or is Witchlight the fairy?
Witchlight. Yeah.
Amazing. I'm really excited to play these other ones, these other races too, these other backgrounds too. Jess, what's your favourite moment? Do give us some shout outs.
I always enjoy Philly's charges, to be honest. It just makes me giggle and laugh out loud every time. It's just so, like, for me, it's just like the teeny tiny voice just coming out of so much rage. It's just like great for me.
Thank you. It's a joy to play. Yeah.
This has honestly been so much fun. Rob, thoughts, things, recap?
Something that Jess did is just one of my always go-to and possibly favorite things to do, which is when you realize that, like, you know, you could have to use some sort of simple elements to try and crack these crystals. And in my head, I'm always like, oh god, that requires some thinking. Can I just smash it with a hammer, please? And I admire the approach, because that would be the same approach that I would take.
I loved it. It was I felt really bad with that. It's a very involved control panel. There's lots of information about it on the module, and you will hate it. But yeah, very, very nice. And Mr. Thorpe, thoughts?
I really enjoyed the flying V of Gratum in stereo harmony, singing "The Show Must Go On" as it comes in with, like, after just literally from the baits of death, just been shrunk to mini Gratum, and then come back and then fly towards the dragon and come in with punches, which was just, really enjoyed. I also just really enjoyed, Rob, how you've taken essentially what is a service machine and brought so much love and character and soul into what was originally a piece, like an object that was inside the hall.
I've seen Disney movies before.
Yeah, big fan of that.
And let's not forget, I mean, this is definitely going to be mine, because I feel I often do this on Mallrats. It's like some Rob Thompson magic gets, like, forgotten within, like, the first 10 minutes of it. Let's not forget the mega mix of all of his accents and characters, like, on the fly. Like, I don't even care if you prepared that. That was still impressive. Like, that was something else. That was incredible.
Very impressive. As somebody whose players are perpetually tormenting them to, like, role play with yourself with these, like, different voices, like, yeah, that's aspirational goals, Rob. Mm-hmm. That was good.
It makes my social media clipping so much easier.
Yeah, it's so easy.
I would like to say though, Dan, I think you did incredibly well running that module. Running a dragon is always a bit scary for the first timers, and I think you did really, really well. And yeah, you were brutal, and I think that's how a dragon should be played. So I want to say thank you, and also for running the rest of the story as well. You just did such a great job, and you made it so much fun for us. And I think that's my big highlight for the 2 sessions is Dan Berman running the session.
Oh. Thank you very much. I've very much enjoyed this, getting back into the swing of things. It's like I've definitely felt this is a much different energy of DMing. It's much more of an arcane ward sort of calmer, gentler kind of place. It's like we're all just having some fun here and playing some games, which has been really fun. And I've really loved both of the sessions. I can't believe they were 3 months apart with all of you. I suppose we should probably go because time is getting on, and Rich does have another one today because Rich is a D&D-man. But thank you very much for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for new peeps in the chat. Thank you for existing peeps in the chat. We all appreciate the love. If you're a new person, enjoy what you saw, drop us a follow. We've got more content coming up. And we will be back real soon. But thank you from all of us on Dragonwing. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.